mais um caso e pronto. The Fallen Needle. Ritmo caído. Vamos lá ver. Está escuro. E um chavalo. E um... Ok. Podemos ver. Vimos um homem a sabotar um carro.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right.
I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Espera só um bocadinho antes, vou ver só como está a live. Espero que esteja tudo bem, porque ali... Não quero interrogar ninguém. Não é? Aliás, não há ninguém para interrogar.
Can you drive to this one?
Pronto, tinha de começar. A live só com uma ligação. Prontos. Tinha de buscar a puta.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McCaffrey.
Uma pessoa assistir a isso ou eu? Acho eu. Estou a ver a minha própria live, what the fuck.
Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They're taking her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Mas já para ver as merdas.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Que bom, mano. Vou só assistir, acho que sou eu. Vou ver como é que estava a live. Estou lagado, como sempre.
Try to keep up, Stefan. Okay, partner.
Assim, a câmera tem que estar.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part. You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Cuecas?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab. She's a long way from home.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their
Já
ride
vimos tudo.
straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Era fixe ter aqui alguém assistir a live para ver se estava tudo melhor. Mas temos que admitir, mas que era pior se a live fosse interrompida.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
Bom, June Ballard tem olhos azuis, cabelo, foda-se, diz que é castanho e pronto. Ok, ela é uma atriz de série B e era a condutora daquele carro. Ok. A acusação de ter sido drogado.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us on Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Pá, vamos ter que admitir. É estranho. Então não se lembrar de nada. Certeza que não te lembras? Bom, mas vamos ser muito claros. A gente não tem provas para afirmar que tu está a mentir, portanto duvida.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
E bom, manos. Passageira ferida.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
A aventura feminina é rasgada e arrancada pela força encontrada em bolso de Jessica Hamilton. Porquê é que ela tinha umas cuecas no bolso? Mas já me diz. Sério. Primeiro, para a cara dela, ela não está a dizer a verdade. E eu já tenho uma prova que pode afirmar que ela está a mentir, portanto, lying.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
As
I'm
cuecas.
offended, sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Temos sim. E as cuecas dela. As cuequinhas, a cueca dela.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Mas porquê que esse parte... Mas porquê que...
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Eu sou Pai Natal. Já não tem provas para afirmar que ela está a mentir, portanto, dúvida.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house...
Eu sei lá, porque é que eu vou perguntar? Não sei onde é que esse suspeito está. Pronto, não é criminoso. Nem. Acho que é mais para o criminoso.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Responde à pergunta, se faz favor. Nada a ver com o que está aqui. Intuição. Porque ela está a fugir à pergunta e pronto. Grande ajuda de merda, mas pronto. Bom, mas ela está a fugir à pergunta, vou para a dúvida.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it. And this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Nice, deslagou. Boa.
I think we're good here.
Vá lá, ao menos... Pronto, também não perderam assim muita coisa, ok? Mas não perderam muita coisa. Interroga Jessica Elmonton. Vamos até ao hospital. Esta senhora não nos quis ajudar, mas... Portanto, pronto.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to
Hospital
go?
Central. Bom. Bom, não tenho tempo para estar aqui a caminhar, peço desculpa.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Bom, ela está já aqui, ok.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Isso é essa merdas dela.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Bom. Ainda por cima é menor, ainda violou menor, alto mitra, fogo.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Acho que sim, porque isto prova que estás a mentir.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened.
Eu falei se era... Não, mas como é a irmã já acho que era logo. Não estava na dúvida se era da mesma mãe, mas...
I told you what happened and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Mas não quero gastar
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Well,
we need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Manos, mais uma vez ela está a mentir porque a gente tem uma prova da carta dos pais, portanto é mentira.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Pá, não sei, mas a verdade é que estás mesmo a mentir porque olha para isto aqui. Mano, olha aqui a carta.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Bom, relação com Mark Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Está a olhar muito de lado. Ela não está a captar bem. E a gente tem provas para achar que ela está a mentir. Portanto, duvida.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Pop.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Bom, vou usar a intuição. Lá não é. Pois não. Porra. Pois também ser do lado da Eterno. Muito pensar. Bom, vou confiar.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building.
Bom, também não vou gastar muito mais intuições, mas...
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or
Temos que
you
puxar
need
muita
some help,
informação.
just get in touch.
Possamos puxar muita coisa.
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Também para que se lixe, porque agora interessa ficares bem. Que temos aqui as merdas. As ecografias.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Vá. Vamos.
There she goes. Come on.
Vamos já fazer uma perseguição silenciosa. Siga June Ballard. Sei que a gente também anda a molhar muita sopa. Olha aí, caralho.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Oh. Olhem aí. Os caras também metem-se no meio da estrada. Agora tenta tentar voltar. Bah, agora já estou a ter que ficar colado a ela, né? Bah, entra no café.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Mas pá, que ela pega no telefone. A gente entra lá.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
Filha da mãe está ali a fazer o que é, tá?
Someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Brigadão.
Sure, I got the film.
Tem que esperar Miss June Ballard.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Podia te prender, né? Eu acho que podia ter prendido, mas pronto.
So what's the story?
Vai já correr.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
The detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Bom. Ok, vamos falar com a mulher dele. Mete aqui os pezinhos.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick.
E agora, mano, vamos ver como é que está a live.